What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ashlyn, and I am back with another video. And today I'm just so excited to just be with you guys. Like, how y'all feeling? How's everybody? Hit me in the comments. Let me know how y'all feeling. So listen, this week has been a very wild ride, I will say. I spent much of last week trying to gain more brand awareness as far as my Instagram goes, True by Ebony, because I really have to maintain a level of consistency in order to gain that brand awareness, right? So I have been posting every single day, 3 times a day, coming with the positivity, coming with the affirmations, coming with the ideas that are absolutely going to check you in love, right? Because that's what it's all about. And people have been responding so well. I gained probably like 75 followers within 2 days. And that was amazing, like, because they're not bots and they're women that look like me and they're engaging with me and they're commenting, and it's amazing to exchange ideas and energy with people that are just trying to become the best versions of themselves. And so I told you guys in my last video that that's what True by Ebony is all about. Staying true to yourself and just becoming the best version of you and being comfortable in the skin that you're in. You're born with the body that you have. You might as well live it up and love it, right? And that is where I'm at with True by Ebony. So I'm glad that it is resonating with so many women, and it's so amazing to see my page grow on a daily basis. As far as business goes, I am still waiting for more product to come in because I was like, man, I really want to get some more jade pieces in. I feel like I don't have enough jade. And I know we all love jade. So I'm waiting for a few more jade pieces to come in. But let me show off what I have. Real jade is very expensive. So keep that in mind. Like, a lot of us are used to like swap meet jade. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's dyed jade. There's different levels of jade. There's different types of jade, jade that can be sourced from different countries, and things of that nature. So in all true reality, is there anything wrong with swap meet jade? Absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with swap meet jade. But, if you're going for a different kind of look, if you know that you want authentic pieces, then, you have to kind of, fork over a little cash for that. So I had to fork over some cash for these. That's why I have very few of them. One I kept for myself because, and then I have these very heavy, super duper, like, beautiful jade bangles. Like, the detail on them in person is super crazy. I hope that the camera is picking it up. Real jade is cold. It has some weight to it. You hold it in your hand for a while and it should still be a bit cold versus, warming up like other things do. I mean, there are a lot of different ways to tell, what's what as far as jade goes. So, I will be ensuring that I inform my customers of the different types of jade, because I am going to provide different types of jade because we all have different price points, So, if you want the thicker pieces, then that's you gonna have to come up off that pocket, versus some of my much more affordable pieces that I love, are some of the jade bamboo bracelets, right? And so these still made of jade, but different materials. So it's going to have a much different price point as well, so I will be offering these, and I can't wait because I know y'all go, look at the color, look at the detail. They're so gorgeous. I wish you could, when you see this in person, like, the camera is not picking up on how pretty this is. Like, it's really not. It's not doing you justice. In addition to that, I got some very beautiful pieces and some bracelets, crystal bracelets. Oh man. Okay. So the citrine is my favorite. That's my personal favorite, the citrine. Okay, I have matching rings as well. Aventurine, it's very gorgeous, very gorgeous. I like that it's gold wrapped, you know, the gold wire wrapped, excuse me. Let me explain things properly. It just adds a level of detail that I really enjoy. And then lastly, we have another fave, which is the rose quartz. I feel like the camera is not doing it justice because these bangles are super gorgeous. Of course, adjustable, fits your wrist with ease, you know, so I will be adding those products to the site. I am just trying to cement a launch date. My launch date is strictly dependent upon when my jade comes in. I have so many other pieces that are ready to go, but I want to make sure that I have all of my ducks in a row and lined up, you know, prior to releasing everything to y'all. I want this collection of jewelry to really be on point. You know, I don't want to half-ass anything, so I don't want to rush a product out to you prior to it feeling right for me. It is what it is. You know, I've had a few people that have been asking me, okay, well, why don't you sell this? Why don't you sell that? You do have these items. You do have those items. I have to do things when I feel like it's right for me. And let me prepare, because the rollout is going to be so on point. Y'all gonna see the rollout. It's gonna be crazy. Some of the images that I included in my prior video, like, I'm already coming up with even more ideas to like step up my product imagery and like my website and all of that good stuff. So I just want to continue to elevate. So if last week's ideas aren't as good as how this week's ideas are making me feel, then I have to scrap last week's ideas. It is what it is, you know, or maybe I'll use those, you know, to kind of secure more business on my Instagram, things like that. But everything can be used to our benefit. It's just a matter of when, you know. That's how I feel. Some things are a little bit more delayed than others, so it is what it is. I am going to wait for my packages to come, and I am going to wait for a few more things to roll in, because the way that I am planning on marketing this, like, it's going to be so fly. It's going to be so cute, so fly, so on point, so like kind of reminiscent of the 90s, because that's really what I'm into, what I love, and that's just the era I'm coming from. That's what I'm coming with. So y'all just gonna have to feel that. Outside of business dealings and my Instagram growth and all of that excitement, I am just so happy for all of the growth that I am kind of showing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really having to sit with that and be thankful that I'm in a space in which I want to grow as a person, you know, because a few years back, I was just like, yo, this is me. This is who I am. God knows my heart. I know y'all done heard that saying a million times. God knows my heart, you know. So there was no willingness to change, because I felt like, well, life handed me this deck of cards, so this is just who I am, you know. But there's always room for change, always room for growth, as long as you are a willing participant, you know. And 2021, I am a willing participant, you know. I kind of just want to focus on things that are going to continue to propel me as a person, you know, and my business is doing that. You know, I want to continue to not only maintain but foster new relationships with other women, because I feel like that is so important. Whether that be we're connecting online, we're connecting in person, because it's a little bit more difficult to connect in person, Lord knows. But like, Instagram is really allowing me to connect with a lot of different women that have amazing viewpoints that I had no exposure to prior to me starting this up. So kudos to my mother effing self for not being afraid and not being resistant to change. I fought with myself for so long just over simple things like post this. Should I post this? Should I post this? Should I post this? Is this going to be inspirational? Is this going to resonate with people? Are people going to feel this? And you can do all of that, like tripping over yourself, but in all true reality, you just need to get started. Like, so if you really needed any inkling, any kind of like notice, any kind of like, I don't know, sign to let you know that you need to start, this is it. Like, I had to learn that a few weeks ago. You have to just start. Whatever you're doing, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just continue to learn and process and grow as you go along. Like, that's what life is all about. Like, who comes out like a perfect ass baby? Okay, people, there's some babies that are hella cute, but you get my point. Like, we have to grow as beings. Like, nobody comes into life having all of the answers and having this amazing understanding of what is to come. Like, shit, you know, we all just trying to vibe and rock through this shit, especially right now. Things are a little shaky, you know? So, give yourself some grace. Give yourself the opportunity to grow. And when you find yourself being resistant to change, write that down. When you find yourself being resistant to anything, in all true reality, write it down, make note of it. Like, I really make note of things that are bothering me so that I can check myself on that later or go back to that and recognize, oh, this is something tying into my childhood that I haven't dealt with. Because a lot of time, that's all this shit is, right? A lot of this is unresolved childhood traumatic experiences that we're all trying to go through and process as adults because nobody really gave us what we needed when we were younger. Okay, so we got to piece this stuff together. Piece it together, y'all. Piece it together. All is not lost. I feel like I'm rambling at this point, so I'm gonna stop this video. Pray that this has reached you well. And I'm gonna see y'all next week with some new content. Peace out. Be blessed. Stay safe. Stay highly favored. Bye.